Oh, well, this is already off to a great start. 18 plus to view this content. A wolf in sheep's clothing may contain content you must be 18 or higher to view. Are you 18 years of age or older? Yes. I actually turn 33 this August. Oh god, I'm an ancient man. Well, this is already off to a great start. Black and white, got some reds. Also, I swear to God, I've been in a couple of servers where I've seen this exact freaking face. Warning, this game contains I just read that. Okay. Oh my god, it's not even in English! September 20? Oh. Okay then. I was about to have a friggin' panic attack because I'm like, oh god, did I download the wrong version? Oh god, okay, so I guess I'm this I'm this character, McCready, or McCready. I cannot English. Interesting though, got a very big... I don't think I've actually played many games that have a black and white art style. Just look up to see who the artist for a lot of this stuff is, out of curiosity. I wake up as one does in the mornings. It's the first day of school. I'm not very excited about today. Brushing my teeth, styling my hair, getting dressed. That's the part I enjoy. I just don't enjoy the people part. But I do have some friends. I'm not a total loner. You'd think being a hybrid of a sheep and a wolf, I'd have more of a herd mentality, A sheep and a wolf. Ah, wolf in sheep's clothing. I see what you did there. Oh, that's the dad. Mafile, are you ready? Not yet, Papa. I better start getting ready. Bathroom? I look in the mirror. I notice strands of hair flying off my head, my uneven bow tie, and... worst of all, my features. I don't like seeing who I am. It's a reminder of what I am. Pity parties aren't needed today, however. I need to make myself look less like a dirty mutt. After running the brush through my hair a few times, I realize that the natural texture of my hair is... odd. Mafile, where are you? This one just down a second. I can't. I wish I could do French. I can't. In a rush, I grab my satchel and put my hairbrush in it. Hopefully, I can just touch up throughout the school day. I make my way out of the door, Papa following closely behind. I wonder if, like, this feels weird referring to them as... I don't know, I refer to my dad as Dad. Or if I'm joking with them, I'm like, Father. Probably just, I guess, maybe that's a thing that's for French people. You know what, maybe I should just read. Even though he's my papa, he looks so frightening sometimes. Whoa. Okay, so if she's a hybrid of a sheep and a wolf, then the dad, from the looks of it, must be the wolf, which means the mom is the sheep? Assuming. What's wrong? Nothing, Papa. But you're making such a face, Mafile. It's just the face I have, Papa. No, you have a beautiful... Oh god, that fucking grin. You have a beautiful face. Thank you. I'm gonna have to look up the pronunciations of a lot of these French words. Of course, yes, I don't know. I think it's kind of funny that he calls me that even after all these years. He probably just says that because he thinks I look like Mom, though. Oh, that immediately tells me the mom is dead. Great. You're making that face again. Are we close to the school? You've been going here for how many years and you still don't know the route? Well, I really didn't have an excuse. I have other things to think about. Like what? Everything. I have to think about how I'm going to go from class to class, who all I'm going to talk to, who all I need to avoid, who all are viable options to partner with in case of group projects, and...
Mafile, you overthink.
Give me a minute, I'm gonna learn how to pronounce this real quick.
Marfil, you overthink.
Well, I can't just be ignorant. If you don't weigh all the options, how can you get by in life?
Getting by with happiness doesn't seem too bad.
Well, we're finally here, aren't we?
We?
So scary.
Have a good day at school. Phone me if you need anything. Why?
Yeah, I will. I promise. Interesting. I slide out of the car, walking onto the school's grounds. I immediately see my childhood best friend, Kase. Is that Cassette or Cassette? Fuck, I don't know. Girl, you are bleeding through your nose. Are you alright? Mer? Cassette? I feel the girl's warm hands wrap around my waist, her face nuzzling into my chest. I'm so happy you came to school today. Ignore the fact that I'm bleeding. You look really nice. Thank you. I put some effort in getting ready today. Well, sure it paid off. I love how you look this morning. You flatter me. Hey, wait, is that blood on your nose? Huh? Oh, crud. Did someone hurt you? No, not at all. Don't you dare say you fell down the stairs. You know how I would have nosebleeds all the time as a kid? Yeah, wasn't it just the side effects of the medicine you were taking? Well, it was, but when you're a rabbit, your blood pressure is really high. So, rabbits have high blood pressure? At least in this universe, okay. It is? Yep. So now I get all these nosebleeds all the time. That's okay though, it's really not so bad. It's just a little scary, bleeding in front of carnivores sometimes. Wait a minute. Bleeding in front of carnivores. I feel like this might be going in the direction potentially of... Okay, making a comparison here. Like a Zootopia sort of comparison here? Or, now, I've never watched it, but I have a basic grasp of the story, not really the story, but the setting of something called Beastars. I wonder maybe that's a similar thing, because there's like carnivores and then there's herbivores, and they have that sort of dynamic, I think. I don't know. Why is that? Aren't you scared of carnivores, McCready? Well, I sort of was raised by one. Oh, right. Sorry. You're fine, Cosette. Other carnivores stop being so too scary when you grow up with a black wolf. I'm glad you're only just adopted. I can't imagine how scary you'd look if you were actually part wolf. Uh-oh. So she's hiding the fact that she's part wolf. To be fair, like being part carnivore, part herbivore makes you omnivore. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to put myself into the perspective of this sort of society. Like, there's already some tensions between herbivores and carnivores from the sound of it, so a hybrid of the two would probably set off some alarm bells for some people. Or at least the product of such a union would not only affect the two parents involved, but would heavily affect how their child was, would be raised in this sort of scenario. Yeah, you're right. He looks super creepy. Good thing he's not a jackass.
Pascal. Cassette, your nose is bleeding again.
Yeah, I was just talking to McCready about it. Sorry. I feel like I could smell your blood from a mile away. Wait a minute, hold on. Are you a ferret? I'm assuming? Can you really smell that well? I guess so. Blood is a pretty strong smell, don't you think? Ferrets certainly do. Okay, I was right. You're a ferret. Okay, McCready. Cassette, do you want me to take you to the infirmary? That'd be nice. Hey, wait a minute. Wouldn't it be better for an herbivore to tag along with her? Okay, save. Okay, so we're getting some... This is already putting off a... Wouldn't it be better for an herbivore to tag along? I don't know, that seems kind of... Never mind. You sure? Positive. You two get going. We'll catch up in the halls or something, okay? Okay, I'll catch you later, Mare. Yeah, of course. I wander my way into the school, seeing familiar halls once again. I have a lot of memories of this place, both good and bad. Quoi? There's going to be a lot of French terms in this, and I am going to butcher their pronunciations, and I will have to apologize immensely to anybody that speaks French that is watching this. It took me a second to realize, but I had bumped into the stranger. He towered over me by at least 2 feet, seemingly barely even noticing I ran into him at all.
Excusez-moi.
Pierre. Who are you?
A rather clumsy man, apparently.
Your name, I mean.
Pierre.
I don't think I've met you before.
That's because I'm new here.
Ah, right, I should have expected new students coming here.
Are new students something you dislike?
No, I didn't mean it like that. The thought of new students coming here just never crossed my mind.
Right.
Hey, come to think of it, where were you going?
Smoke break.
Of course. What's your poison of choice?
I like cigars.
My papa smokes cigars as well.
Have you ever smoked them before?
No, I'm too pretty to die of lung cancer so young.
Are you saying I'm ugly enough?
You said it, not me.
Well, I do believe class is about to begin soon. It's a shame I only have a few minutes to smoke.
Right. I suppose we'll be going our separate ways now.
Yes?
Farewell, then. I should probably head to class, too. But that is the point of school, after all. Oh, great, more new people, of course. Okay, these two are immediately giving me, what the hell are their names? Bratty and Catty vibes from, Undertale. That's immediately what I'm getting out of this. Oriel. Oh, wait a minute. One's a cat, obviously. That one's a ram? Goat? I think you're also a goat. Similar, you know what, never mind. Oh, they're girls, right. Well, isn't that just the sourest face I've seen on a little sheep? I'm sorry, what? You make such nasty expressions. A sheep like you should be a little more delicate in the face. Unless maybe you aren't the sheep. Pfft, obviously I'm a sheep. Oh, how come you look so much like Noir when you're angry then? Who's Noir? My friend here. Go on, show your scary face, Noir. Good girl. What is she? Black wolf? Do you look more like a cat, unless... Maybe it's me trying to get used to the art style. Can she talk? Like a regular person would? No. I wouldn't even know her name if it weren't for that tag on her necklace. How charming. Isn't it? Sure. Hey, wait a minute. The sheep walks up to me, circling behind me before I feel a tug at my tail. What are you doing? Despite being a sheep, your tail is so similar to Noir's. It's because I'm a Herdwick sheep. We have black tails. I'm aware, but it's not curly like a sheep's tail. So? It's fascinating. Is it a birth defect? Do you style your tail? I don't know, I was born this way! How cute, so mad over nothing. I'm not sure of who they are, but I already hate them. They immediately strike me as the not the prep school, sorry.
Oh my god, I am so happy I'm not in high school anymore.
What's your name, anyways? It's rude to grab someone's tail without even introducing yourself. I'm Oreo. It means golden, like my eyes. How interesting. Yes, I think so. Sarcasm is clearly escaping you. What's your name? McCready. That's my favorite day of the week. Why? Why not? I feel like my IQ just dropped. Well, I suppose class is going to start any minute, correct? Yes, I do believe it is starting soon. Great. Don't bother me for the rest of the day, okay? Alright. Just stick with me as usual, Noir. What a fascinating pair.
Is there... now I'm just trying to, like, wait. There's one girl that does not speak English, apparently, unless that's literally just how she's acting. Or is that supposed to be like an... I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. Oh, and great, now the sky's red. Delightful.
After all of my classes, I decided to go out to the school through one of the back doors. The sun is setting, making everything have a slight red hue to it. To my surprise, I see Pierre smoking a cigarette. Or a cigar. But, due to our conversation earlier, I'm not sure if I should really be all that surprised.
Oh, it's you.
Indeed it is. I watch him throw his cigar to the ground, stomping it out seemingly out of embarrassment or manners.
You caught me off guard.
Better than me running into you head first, right?
Yes, that's fair to say.
Is something wrong?
Just the fact that I wasted half a cigar.
Apologies. I can get you another pack when you run out.
It's alright, that really isn't necessary.
You sure? I really wouldn't mind.
I'm very sure. I don't believe I even know your name. Making a stranger pay for my addiction would be rather rude.
If I tell you my name, I won't be so much of a stranger, right?
Well, yes.
My name is McCready.
Like the day?
Yes, like the day.
Interesting. Never met someone with that name before.
Really? I didn't know it was that uncommon. It's just a day of the week.
Exactly. Who names their child after a day?
I don't know, the same people that named their child Heaven backwards? Or the people that named their children after a month? Or a mineral? Or a formula? Good point. Anyways, how long are you going to be here?
Well, my mother usually picks me up at about 5.
I meant school years.
Oh, right. This will be my last year of school. I'm 18.
I'm 18 as well. When were you born?
October 30th. And you?
October 31st.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Very.
About that time, I hear a very loud car horn honk. I recognize it as my father's car.
McCready, you live at the school now?
Well, it seems I must go.
Right. Goodbye, McCready.
Bye. He seems nice.
I see you've already made new friends. Ma fille.
That's not important, Papa.
Whatever you say. I'm proud of you. You don't socialize very often. You never have. Even when you were just a child.
I suppose I never felt compelled to.
I always found that so strange. Your mother and I couldn't stand to be away from our friends, yet you couldn't care less. Of course, she was more of a social butterfly than I. Everybody was her friend. Don't you ever want to be friends with everyone, ma fille?
No, to be frank.
Ah, right.
He seems like a pretty decent dad from the sounds of it. As soon as we get home, I run straight to my room. I immediately lay down on my bed, the soft covers and squishy mattress immediately soothing me from my hectic day. I don't know, it seems like a pretty simple day. Seeing Pascal and Cassette again, bumping into that wolf man, those strange new kids. I can't remember the last time I had a day so chaotic. It feels so relaxing to be in my bed. I could just...
You begin to dream of the beginning of the end.
Is it weird I'm kind of also getting a vibe similar to, oh, what the hell am I looking for? Night in the Woods, kind of? Maybe not, I don't know. This seems like it might cover some more deeper subjects, so I'm just like, I'm in my papa's car. I'm driving down the road somewhat fast, too. I'm alone. There's no one. No papa, no the drivers, just me on one long, straight road. That's okay, though. Like Papa said, I should start remembering routes. About that time, I feel the car hit something. It lunges me forward, causing my head to bob slightly. Curious, I open my car door and walk out to see what I hit. I take in my surroundings. It's nothing but woods and a straight road for as far as I can see. I hear squeaky breathing from behind the car, followed by gurgling. I walk towards the noise and... That's moderately concerning. I didn't kill that fucking deer. People need to know where they're going. If she knew where her dumbass was going, she wouldn't be dead. Okay, yeah, I might need to... I'm not entirely sure if I should censor that. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's gonna be a video or not. Did you ever think about that? What kind of ignorant asshole thinks they can just walk into a street without getting run over? She's staring. What the hell kind of reaction is that? Quit staring. Stop staring, stop staring, stop staring! Stop staring, stop staring, stop staring, stop staring, stop staring, stop staring, stop... I hate that dream. But it's a new day. September 2nd. Un vendrede. I may have to actually look up what the days are here, because I'm starting to like, ugh. Due to what I dreamt, I woke up somewhat early. I had plenty of time to get ready, but frankly, I don't feel like it. Okay, so looking back on that, in her dream state, she ran over somebody who turned out to be a deer woman, and in her dream, her immediate response was to lash out, almost seemingly mock the person that she ran over, and then freak out while she's being stared at. Now, her being stared at and her having a visceral reaction to that could easily be chalked up to the fact that since she's half-breed, she hates the idea of people staring at her like she's some sort of freak or something to be gawked at. Like a zoo animal or something like that. Which, now that I kind of realize that, I just realized, considering something we're talking about here, I don't know. It's already off to, like, this sort of, like, okay, I'm kind of... You know what I'm just remembering what this art style almost reminds me of somewhat? This is going to be something kind of weird. Off. That's another vibe that I'm kind of getting from this. As I enter the kitchen, I hear a loud whirring noise. To my surprise, I see Papa. He's testing out the blender.
Mafil, what has you awake so early?
What has you up so early, Papa?
I had the smoothie.
Really? You're up this early to make smoothies? I mean, what? Do you want him to make chocolate pudding at 3 a.m. in the morning? Because his life's falling apart? That fucking face.
Would you like one?
Well, duh.
I knew you would.
Whatever, just make it a strawberry and banana one.
Oh, I know. That's always been your favorite, Mafil.
Yeah. I watch him as he makes my smoothie first, dumping ice cubes, strawberries, and bananas in the blender. I notice he puts more strawberries in it than bananas. The fact he remembers I would always want more strawberries and bananas in my smoothie warms my heart. He really does strike me as a good dad, then. Also, oh, I just noticed that photo in the upper right I'm guessing that must be him whenever he was younger, and I'm guessing that's probably her? Actually, wait, no, that one's got darker skin and white. Oh, that must be the sheep wife. That must be the wife. Oh, the mom. Damn, he really looks different. Or maybe it's just because of the angle. I don't know.
Mafil, do you have any plans for today?
Just to try and manage at school today.
Of course. You made new friends yesterday.
Friends is a bold word to use. I met someone rather similar to me. I'm not quite sure if I can call us friends, though.
Similar? How so?
Not a hybrid, if that's what you were thinking.
Nah, I know that's a rare occurrence. You're special. Not only are you my little Agnew, but you're my
Curse me for not choosing French whenever I was in high school. I chose Spanish, and I still failed the class. I should have chosen French. I should have freaking chosen French. God! Merde!
You're my... Not only are you my little girl, but you're my child, my fille, and you're the only one I have.
I know, Papa.
That's why you're so important to me. I want you to live much better than I.
Thank you, Papa. Okay.
You deserve everything. I'd give you the whole world and more if I could.
I think I want to drive myself to school today.
Oh?
I want to drive. By myself today.
Are you sure you don't want me to tag along with you at all?
No, Papa. I think I need just a little more alone time before school today.
Well, alright. Your smoothie is done. Don't forget to bring it with you.
Rolling my eyes, I grab the cup he had poured the smoothie in. Oh, I'll need your keys.
Oh, of course.
I watch him fiddle in his pockets for a moment, the jingling of the keys softly ringing throughout the echoey kitchen. He places them in my hand. I fist my hand up, the metal-on-metal contact making a light clink noise in my palm. Bye-bye, Papa.
Salut, ma fille.
I haven't driven since the day I turned 18. When I put the keys in, the sudden rumbling of the car took me by surprise. There's so many components to a car, yet you never see it unless something is wrong. Although, admittedly, I don't know anything about vehicles. I know that feeling. I see Papa waving at me as he stands in front of the door. He looks so proud, but almost pained in a way. That isn't the task at hand. What's more troublesome than Papa's emotions is how I'm going to get myself to school. It's embarrassing to say, but seeing all the buttons and gears and levels on this car overwhelms me a little. Ah, that sounds about right. First time trying to drive a car. Also, the fact that that nightmare she just had. And that dream. That fucking dream. I don't know what to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. I'm sure once I get to school, I'll quit thinking about it. Hey, you got your nose taken care of. Mer. Creedy? What? Well, you look really bad today. Which is weird, you looked so nice yesterday. Is everything okay, McCready? I'll be honest. Oh wow, I just now noticed the options have bloodstains on them. No. What? No, it's not okay. Well, what's wrong? I don't want to talk about it, please. Oh, now, okay, now I feel bad. I made her feel bad. No. No. Yes. Mary, you know I can tell when you're lying. I know something is up. Are you having trouble adjusting? I'm adjusting fine. See, that's exactly what I mean. You can tell me if something's wrong. We've known each other for so long. I just had a bad dream, all right? What was the dream? God damn it, I knew you'd fucking ask that. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Alright, McCready. Hey, how about tomorrow you come and visit my place? You mean your farm? Yeah, don't you think that'd cheer you up?
Oh, she's a farm girl. Maybe I should give her a Southern Belle voice.
I don't know, that'd probably just be a little annoying if I did that. Actually, yeah, don't you think that'd cheer you up? Just like when we were kids, rolling around in dirt all day, harvesting the food. Maybe we could even make dinner together. Cassette, I'd love that. Or is it, it's not cassette, I'm guessing it's Kosei. Wait, no, it's 2T, so Kosei, I don't know. Cassetti? I don't know, I'm already committed to the normal voice, so I knew you'd say yes. Oh, but you do know all my siblings are gonna be there, right? So? Well, the family's grown since the last time you came over. By how much? 2? 2? Doesn't that mean you have 8 little siblings now? Yeah. I'm sure I can adjust. Okay. Did you drive yourself to school today? Yeah, I did actually. That's amazing. I'm glad you're taking more responsibility these days. You didn't think I was responsible before? Well, I mean, you're mature, but you never really do grown-up stuff? What do you mean? You don't drive, you don't have a job, you just go to school. I guess so.
Well, I mean, trying to hold down a job while also going to school is, sounds like a headache.
But I have a lot of school to do. I get that. I can hardly focus on school with the family and farm being so important to me. And I know you're not dumb. You're super smart. I just don't understand why you don't try to work more in your personal life. I'll worry about it when the time comes, Kosei. Right. Well, I think I probably ought to start making my way to class. I'll need to stop by the nurse's office to get some tissues in case I have a nosebleed in class.
I'm assuming that this girl's a rabbit?
Did you bleed in class yesterday? Yeah, I did. I'm okay though. Our teacher excused me and let me clean up. With this new problem though, learning stuff is gonna be even more difficult. Hey, I'm sure you got this. If you can manage so much at home, school won't be much different. Yeah, you're probably right, huh? Well, I'll see you later, Mayor. After school, maybe? Yeah, if that's what you want, sure. Good. I'll see you then. Cosette begins to depart from the conversation, a slight skip in her step as she wanders away. What she said has really improved my mood for the day.
Okay, so I chose correctly this time.
As I walk around, I notice Pierre. He looks noticeably worried.
Oh, I think I'm gonna change his voice a little bit since I'm kind of using a similar voice to the dad. Okay, this guy smokes, so...
McCready.
Pierre?
Pascal. Have you met him?
Yes, we've been friends since middle school.
Oh.
Why? What happened?
I didn't see him at all yesterday.
I'm sure he was just very busy with classes.
Isn't that the... Wait, isn't Pascal the person that took, Oh my god, I literally was just talking to her. To the nurse's office?
He always takes time to speak to me at some point in the day. But I haven't seen him at all. Not even this morning, either.
Look, I'm sure he's fine. Maybe he got sick and needed to take some time off school.
I didn't think of that.
See? There's options you aren't taking into account. Just be patient, he'll turn up eventually, yes?
Yes, you're right.
Alright, I need to get going.
I as well.
I'll see you again sometime.
We.
I guess giving him the Oishi voice probably works better anyway.
You two again? Yes, that is. What are you doing? Well, we go to this school, silly. Noir thinks you're rather dumb for not thinking of that. I knew that! I meant, what are you two doing in the halls? We're new here, so we just roam around. We find it rather interesting here. Why? Neither of us have been to a school so prestigious before. The uniforms, the way everyone here carries themselves, the decor. Everything just looks so expensive, does it not? I guess so. Wait, you two have never worn uniforms before? I sure haven't. For Noir here, I can't really say. I don't think she has. It always appalls me when she barks and they act as though they can understand it. Maybe it's a true kinship I'll never comprehend. I'm half of what Noir is, and I don't understand. Hey, wait. You two have never worn uniforms, correct? Correct. Never. Then is that why
Oriel wears their tie on their head? Noir wears her bow tie in her hair? I don't know, maybe they're just kind of trying to be different? Trying to be like little rebels or something? Is that why Noir wears her bow tie in her hair?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, wow, I just now noticed apparently she is wearing her tie as a headband. I just now noticed that.
It makes for a rather cute accessory, right?
Isn't it against the rules to not be wearing your uniform?
She's still wearing the bow tie, isn't she?
But it isn't around her neck.
I think it still counts.
Fine. How long have you two known each other?
Oh, since we both arrived here.
How the hell do you understand what she's... Never mind, just don't question it. Okay, what caused you two to get so close?
I'm the only one who really has enough patience for Noir. No one likes how she chooses to express herself. You know, with the barking and all. But I don't mind it at all. I find it rather cute.
Why?
Well, most carnivores don't let their animalistic side show nowadays. So for someone like Noir, who chooses to let her animal out, I just find it endearing.
Never let her animal out. Okay, so this is feeling like it's kind of zipping... Well, maybe not the Zootopia territory. Huh. So she chooses to express her actual, like, more animalistic side than the side that society is putting onto her. You know what? I can respect that. Have you ever been told how strange you are?
Oh, all the time, yes.
Okay, I'll leave you both to it. The class is starting soon.
Oh, all right, Miss McCready.
Don't call me that.
It's so adorable when you cop an attitude.
Shut up.
Okay, Miss McCready. Me and Noir will be out behind the school.
Don't you have classes?
We do, but we found class pretty boring yesterday. So we're gonna skip it and see what happens.
You'll get detention.
I guess me and Noir will find out.
All right, well, I'm going to class.
You have fun, McCready?
Yeah, I'll try. Alrighty then. I sit down and immediately begin to do my schoolwork. I don't want to deal with any more people today. I've had my fill. I'm stumped on a question, however. The D minor chord consists of what notes? The D minor. You know what? I might get in trouble, but I think I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I may have to go into the attic to find them, but believe it or not, I still have a folder of all of my notes that I used to take whenever I was in band class. I feel like I know the answer to this one. I think I know this one. Hold on. Fuck it, I'm gonna go look. Well, the bad news is I couldn't find the papers. I think they're probably in a different suitcase, but I only looked through the first suitcase. I think I still have the sheet music from whenever I played Pirates of the Caribbean back in high school. That was a saxophone. Okay, they're all DFA, but I think the trick here is that it kind of tricks you into thinking it's a D sharp and F sharp, but I think it's literally just the notes D, F, and A. Man, I am really showing how stupid I am. I'm sure that's correct. It's always confused me, though. I always associate minor chords with sharp notes, yet this chord has no sharp notes.
It always felt as though it was in an awkward place as a chord sequence. I suppose that might be why it remains one of my favorite chords to this day. It's not what you'd expect it to be. It's not what I expected it to be. I wonder what others expect of it. The rest of the class consists of me answering various questions pertaining to music. I suppose it's mainly just to see which students will have more trouble learning this class versus the ones who practice at home and still retained their knowledge. I finish it up pretty quickly, mostly just assuming and hoping through all the questions. Or popping, I think that's what you meant. You again?
I suppose we run into each other frequently.
You're telling me.
Is it a problem?
No, I don't really mind. I just haven't had the best morning, you know?
I understand that. Well, I'll be seeing you, McCready.
Right. Wonder what's got him so upset. Hey, there you are, Pascal. McCready. Pascal.
Shh, don't be so loud.
Why? What's going on?
I'm trying to keep my distance from Pierre.
Okay, why?
I found out he has a huge history of violence last night. I know I'm a carnivore too, but I feel way more like I fit in with you herbivores. I'm not really one for fighting like some of the stronger carnivores are.
You should have a few bones to pick with me.
You always start it.
Learn to take a joke, mon ami. Your jokes aren't very funny, McCready. I'm laughing.
Okay, McCready. Just don't tell him you saw me, okay? Please?
Fine, I won't. But he's been looking for you all day. Maybe you should at least tell him why you don't want to hang out with him.
I can't do that.
Why not?
What if he gets angry and hurts me?
You got those sharp carnivore teeth, don't you?
He's a whole foot taller than me, McCready.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going to go now. Don't let him know you saw me.
I won't. It's tempting to tell Pierre, though. If Cassette stopped talking to me out of the blue... Well, It's not important. And speak of the devil... Ah, Cassette, that's right, that's her name.
Mer,
Hi, Cassette.
you look a little happier since this morning. Still super messy, but at least you have more of a smile on your face.
Yeah, at least I have that, huh? I hear a soft buzzing sound, to which Cassette pulls out her phone. From her expression, I can tell it's a family member.
Oh, shoot. Okay, Mer, I have to go.
It's okay, really.
Please explain to the teachers I had to leave, okay?
You know I always have you covered, Cassette.
Thank you, Mer. You're a lifesaver.
Of course. We part ways, and I feel as though I have so much more to do today. Class again. What was the slogan of the French Revolution? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Liberty, equality, fraternity, liberty, life, and equality. The French Rev... Ugh! I literally am... Why am I so dumb? There's probably gonna be some people that are mad that I looked this up. It's liberty, equality, fraternity. I was about to choose life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but I guess that's not it. I love that slogan. So many people fought so hard for all of those things, and without that, I wouldn't be able to be who I am today. At my age, freedom and equality is something I don't feel as though I have. But I know once I'm older, I'll live such a free life, and those around me won't look down on me. I wish I could stop seeing you both all over this damned school.
You still make those nasty faces.
What?
Yesterday, I tried to tell you, you look so ugly when you snarl like a dog.
I don't snarl like a dog.
Oh, you don't? Have you ever seen a mirror, Miss Mercredi?
You know, I really don't have to put up with you.
Fully aware.
Then why do you act like this? You know it's just going to drive people away, right?
I'm very aware. I've lost plenty of people in my life, but, well, I don't really think about the long-term side of things. It's much better to be in the moment.
You're a live in the moment kind of gal, huh?
When you think so, doggy?
I'm not a dog.
What was that about McCready?
It wasn't anything. Oriel is always pointing out things that are apparently dog-like about me.
Really? You seem to be getting awfully defensive about it.
I'm not getting defensive!
Whoa, calm down. I'm only joking, Miss McCready.
I just want you to get it through your thick fucking skull that I'm not a stupid fucking mutt!
Okay, Miss McCready, I understand. Thank you. Well, I do believe it's getting rather late. Me and Noir better be going home.
Right. Did you two really skip classes? Are we not gonna talk about that absolute just... Like, there's this pure hostility here. At least it's coming from McCready, but like... Oriel just doesn't seem... I mean, she says she lives in the moment, but the girl kind of weirds me out a little bit.
She's trying to tell you about what all happened. It was pretty eventful. Well,
Good for you, Noah.
are you about to go home as well, Miss McCready?
Yeah? Why?
Just curious. You try so hard to be so scary and mysterious, it's almost silly.
I really hope I don't see you tomorrow, Oriel.
We both know you will.
Whatever. It's so dark out. I guess it's a good thing I have a carnivore's eyes. It still takes mine a second to adjust to the dark, but once it does, it's not much of a difference than being out in plain daylight. That gives you an advantage in the dark. That's already off to a good... That could be good or also bad. I feel as though there's still more I need to do, but I can't really think of anything I didn't do. I did my homework, I talked to everyone. So, why do I feel like something is missing?
Mafia, you home?
Yes, I am.
How was the drive?
It was alright. I got a little lost, but I managed to get there in time.
Good thing you woke up pretty early then, eh?
Yes, maybe even luck.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm tired, Papa.
Big day, huh?
Sort of. I don't know. It mostly just felt really long.
Though, of course. Get your rest, Mafia.
Thanks. I will, Papa. God, I almost don't want to go to bed. I know I have to, but after last night's dream... You know what? Whatever. I'm tired. I sink into my bed like quicksand. It's so calming to just be able to rest after such a long day.
You begin to dream of the beginning of the end.
Again? I'm in the car again, but it feels different. It's still just me, no one else, but the noise of the car feels more comforting. The vibrations, the soft hum of it, and the sound of the tires against the road. Well, maybe this time it's because you got to drive the car, like, during the day, and those familiar sensations are now influencing your dreams? It's dark, though. I can barely see anything. Not like how it is in real life. But all of a sudden, the car stops. Confused, I opened the car door. Oh. Oh. Pascal, Pierre, and Cassette all dead. They're all gone. I can't help but feel like I had something to do with it. At least it's not as bad as that car wreck, though. I'm pretty sure seeing your friends being dead is worse than hitting a random... I don't know. And despite the fact that they're dead, I feel comforted. In a way. They're people I know, dead or not. I feel more safe with piles of bones than my actual friends. I suppose that's not really a new development, however. When someone's dead, you don't have to worry about how they perceive you. They can't perceive you. You can think about them as much as humanly possible, but they're dead. They don't know what you're thinking about them. They can't possibly know they're on your mind. They're either in a perpetual state of darkness, unknowingly rotting away, or somewhere better, I guess. Yeah. She's somewhere better. And all of my friends are somewhere better, too. They'll all be in a better place one day. Maybe soon. Maybe later on in life. Or maybe it'll just be an infinite black void while the bodies they lived in become overrun with flies rotting away. I'm sure one of them might want to be cremated, which spares them from being consumed by bugs. Sometimes I wonder what my mother went through. Did she choose to be buried? Open casket, maybe? Or maybe she wanted her ashes to be spread out into the ocean. Something artistic like that. I don't want to ask Papa for the details. I know it hurts him to talk about it, even though it was 18 years ago.
So wait a minute, she died when you were born? Actually, you know what? The child of the child of a sheep and a wolf. I imagine a wolf child would be significantly more damaging to a sheep. God, this sounds weird thinking about this.
I wonder, does he ever blame me for what happened? It seems like he loves me so much, but I feel guilty for something I had no control over. Something I couldn't help. I'm sure if I could hear her, she'd be holding some grudge. Maybe Papa hates me for it too. But he's all I have. I'm all he has, too. At the end of every day, it's always just me and Papa. It feels like it always will be. I can't imagine anyone loving me more than him, but is he really proud of me? At all? Does he hold anything against me? God, I hate getting like this. A stupid dream that makes me question so much. Think about so much. I just wish I could have one night of good sleep. Even though these three are all dead, I love you guys. I don't know why I felt the need to say that in my dream, but it lifted something off my chest.
Okay, so right off of the bat, let me just go ahead and stop here. I'll give credit where credit's due. The art style is intriguing, and the setting is already kind of putting me in the mood. Like, I kind of want to see more of where this goes in all things considered. Honestly, as the more I've been reading this, the more I tend to forget, oh yeah, these characters are just kind of, Our main character is a hybrid of a wolf and a sheep. Ergo, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So, like, the society involving carnivore... There's probably somebody that's going to point out that, yeah, this is similar to Beastars or something like that, but I don't know. I still have to kind of experience Beastars before I can actually, offer an opinion on that. My only point of reference here is, like, Zootopia, but this seems like a much more mature take on it. Using the world setting that you wrote and creating a character that is a combination of both sides of the spectrum of society. And it's already showing up that, like, the carnivores there's like these, would you call it prejudice? Yeah. There are like these prejudiced views toward carnivores, like if they smell your blood, they might go into a little bit of a frenzy or something like that. We already know that carnivores do have a keen sense of smell where they can smell blood, I'm assuming. And now this Pierre guy that we're talking to, very much a loner in the school, and has a violent history that scares the shit out of Pascal. But from what I've seen so far, Pierre doesn't really seem all of that bad. But then again, I'm barely an hour in, so... I might pick this up later and read a little bit more of it. Possibly. But for right now, this already I might read more of this later. This is actually not that bad.